as a young driver, there's no way that I would have raced in the Indy 500, the Daytona 500, all these races that I've won here. No way I could have imagined that. And looking back, every time I come to Daytona, I still get goosebumps. It's just an amazing. The Rolex 24-hour, an iconic test of man and machine, drivers that got to come together as teammates that you would be competing against otherwise in other series. I've raced this race, interestingly enough, 24 times. I've won it in class a record 10 times, tied for the record 5 times overall, but I've also finished second here 7 times. So I've made it through checkered flag a lot. And when you look at how hard it is, and you look at my first year, which was 84, which is a couple years ago now, and the technology that has changed, the headlight technology has changed, the traction control, the ABS, and all these driver aids that have made the cars more durable, have made them easier to drive. And obviously, when we look at those races now, there's a lot of cars racing for the checkered flag. And so it's been so much fun for me to learn so much. And you've had to adapt continually. And it's just like the drivers now. We look at the hybrid technology and the prototypes and how the drivers have had to adapt to a whole different way, switches and knobs of controlling the hybrid technology and internal combustion engine and how all that stuff marries together. When people look back at Scott Pruett, they're going to remember me not as much as an IndyCar driver or a NASCAR driver. They're going to know me more as a sports car, specifically IMSA more than anything else. With all the championships that I have here, all the wins and all the successes. And when you look at the biggest race of the year for IMSA, it's the Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona. And I've been very fortunate to be involved with great teammates, great drivers, iconic drivers, young drivers. IMSA being IMSA, you have multiple drivers in a car. Being able to teach and help young drivers understand the challenges that this track specifically, because we race in whatever Mother Nature gives us. It can be hot, it can be sunny, it can be overcast, it can be torrential downpour, it can be foggy, it can be any of those things in between, including very cold and very windy. And so you have to adapt and know what you need to do, and that comes with experience. And being able to share that experience with younger drivers has been one of those opportunities for me to give back. As I look back in my career, especially as I was young, I started in go-karts when I was 8 years old. I had a 50-year career, retired right after this race, 2018, 50 years later, raced every year up to that point. And I remember as a young driver, there's no way that I would have raced in the Indy 500, the Daytona 500, going to Le Mans and winning in class at Le Mans, all these races that I've won here, Long Beach, Watkins Glen, racing in Australia, Japan, Europe. There's no way I could have imagined that. All I could focus on was that next step, that next opportunity. And when I got that next opportunity to win and do everything that I could to rise above my competitors. And the easy thing would have been to give up. I come from a middle-class family. We struggled to make ends meet every month. We was always challenged with money and not from a racing background and certainly not from a wealthy background. So it was all made year after year just through the successes and knocking on doors and continually just having my head down and focused on every win and every race. There is one lap that counts in racing, and that's the last lap. And so you see this race year after year, and it's gotten better over the years, but you'd see in the first hour, the first 2 hours, all the aggression and all the fender banging and all the crazy moves with the potential of tearing your car up. Set your pace, know your focus, be very conservative, especially the first 12 to 15 hours. You look at another driver and you are thinking, okay, especially if you're a prototype passing a GT car, you have to make absolutely sure that they see you. Because if you stick your nose in there and they cut across your nose and they rip off a couple dive planes or they tear up a little bit of bodywork, you're going to be fighting that. They could have hit a wheel and now you knocked the toe out just ever so slightly. You're going to be fighting that instead of just going, you know what, I'm going to back up just a little bit. I don't think he saw me. And then at that point in time, you see him just chop to the turn and you know, oh, he didn't see me at all. So being able to read the traffic and being able to read the circumstance and being able to keep yourself out of harm's way, because the cars now are so robust, they easily go 24 hours. Now it's really in the driver's seat of being able to manage your aggression, knowing there's only one lap that counts, and that's at that 24-hour mark.
And don't forget to subscribe and smash the bell for more tutorials.
And let us know in the comments what you would like to see next.